20 people here.
Okay. Hey, Big Z. How you
Hello.
doing?
Hello.
Uh,
Yeah.
I guess what are your feelings about playing your brother's team and playing
Well,
specifically?
I mean, I don't know. I'm excited. I can't wait for the game. This is I never played against my brother and against in real life. But I don't know. I'm just excited. Can't wait for the game.
So you guys just played like pickup or something, but you never
Yeah.
played high school or league games or anything like that?
We were never in different, colleges or clubs.
Yeah. So
So,
you
brought us together. We would play like, against each other on practice, but that's not a real game. So
right. Um, so have you guys how often do you guys talk, text, whatever, and have you how much you talked about this game with your brother?
I mean, we talk every day, on FaceTime. So actually, we didn't talk anything about this game yet. So I'm waiting on him tonight to arrive here. So I'm gonna go and see him, and then we're gonna talk about the game. Talk trash, obviously.
And now, are your parents in Croatia? Are they going to be able to watch it on TV, or what's
Yeah,
their situation?
yeah, they're back home in Croatia. They're gonna watch it tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Who do you think? Well, tomorrow, who do you think they're rooting for?
for me and my brother to play good.
Okay. And
Uh,
then we were talking to Chin Coleman after the game the other night, and he said you got your guys' games a little different. I mean, you look. Well, first off, your brother's listed 7'1". Are you actually an inch taller than him, or is
yeah,
that a typo? Or
I'm installed in.
okay, well, that's cool. But I guess he's got you by about 10 pounds. Looking at the stats, it looks like you're a better perimeter shooter. Maybe he bangs a little more inside. You block more shots. He gets more rebounds. How would you compare and contrast your all's games?
Okay. Oh well, I don't know. We're both a little bit different. He is more of a big guy than I am. I'm more of a, power forward. But yeah, I mean, he can shoot too. He can play post. I can shoot. I can play a little bit post. So, it's different, but we're not, that different.
Okay, I might have a few more, but I'll turn it back to Mike. Thanks, Z.
Yeah.
Anthony.
Yeah, mentioning, playing a little bit of post. I know you had previously mentioned that you're comfortable coming off the bench as well, but with Trevin and Jonas missing some time lately, how have you kind of, I guess, adapted to being, the main guy kind of in the middle and kind of handling, probably a bigger workload than what was maybe initially expected?
Well, it's obviously sad for Jonas to be out. PB is now back. He played last game. He's gonna play this game too. So it's a little bit easier, but I just had to do what I had to do, while they were out. So
And how do you think maybe this, I guess, extended run for you, where you've been, in that starting role and playing a lot, maybe has helped you kind of develop, uh, just since you've been at Arkansas?
uh I think it helped, feel for the game, confidence too. So I think it helped. But, I still would like for Jonas and TB to play with me, so I can have, help. But it was fine.
Daniel.
Hey, Big Z, I'm just wondering, you mentioned, you guys growing up together. What do you remember the first time maybe you guys playing against each other, just maybe in the backyard or something like that?
Uh, I mean, we always played against each other one-on-one and stuff like that, but we haven't played one in a while. But when we were kids, we were playing every day, one-on-one, just shooting or whatever, just having fun. I was beat, I was beating his ass every time.
And I guess, do you know any of the other, I guess, international players on Illinois, or do you know anybody else that's the Illini?
I met them on FaceTime while I was with my brother, but I don't know anybody.
Jackson.
Lovely, thanks.
Yeah.
Z, I know Croatia is a soccer or a football country. At what age maybe did you and your brother kind of, was basketball the favorite sport? Has it always been that way, or did you guys kind of transition that when you both realized you might be 7 feet tall?
Yeah, basketball was always our favorite sport, but at some point, I don't know, we were like 10, 11, 12, something like that. We stopped playing basketball for a year, maybe we started playing soccer. But after we couldn't find, the shoe size for soccer, we had to, switch sports. And then when we came back, we knew it. Yeah, that was it. This is what we're gonna do for the rest of our lives.
How much did you guys talk growing up about coming to America? I know, the NBA's got to be, the dream for any basketball player in the world. How much of that was a focus, and how cool is it that you're both, doing that now at the college level?
Well, that was always a plan, coming here, play in the NBA. But now we're here. We just gotta stay disciplined, work, work hard, and we'll see.
What was the name of the club you guys grew up playing for over there?
We played in last year in Montenegro. It was a SC Derby in Podgorica, in capital, and club before that was in Šibenik, Šibenik.
Appreciate it, Z.
Yeah.
Connor?
Hey Z. So earlier in the season, we saw you rock the headband for a couple of games and really go off, and then last game you ditched the headband. I was wondering what's up with that.
I don't know. I just, it's too tight. I don't like it.
You don't like it? So we're not
I,
going to see any more headbands, Z?
I don't know. Maybe we'll see, but probably not.
Good deal. Also, I wanted to ask your parents, who do you think that they're kind of rooting for on Thursday? Or how do they approach the game between you and your brother?
I mean, they don't care who's gonna win. They just want us to play good. No. I think that's a pretty normal thing.
That's all I got. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bob? Yeah, Z. A lot of times brothers talk who are both good athletes and good players, they talk about wanting to play together in college. Did you and your brother ever talk about coming to the US together and going to the same college?
No, actually, we haven't. But that would be cool too.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then I was reading, did you guys maybe just want to go your own paths in the US, or what do you think that was?
Well, I don't know. We always, you know, we was thinking that, we would almost play the same position, so it would be hard to play at the same, club when we get older at the same position. So, we always kind of like, we didn't say it, but, we was, like everybody's going to play their own, you know, we won't be together at some point.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
This world isn't big enough for two guys in the US
Yeah.
on the same team.
Yeah.
And then you came over last year. He's coming over. I guess he had to go through some of the red tape you did, but I know he got cleared. I think it was late October, and he's a sophomore, whatever. But I read a story where he told some of the Illinois reporters that you had a really good experience and talked up how good it is to play U.S. college ball at Kentucky or here at Arkansas now. And how much were you able to, maybe help the pathway for him and convince him that, hey, this is a good deal. You should do it if you want to. Or kind of what was that like?
Well, after I came here and I saw everything, what college basketball has to offer and colleges, I just told him like, yeah, you have to come, like you need to come. It would be great, for you to work this way, you're close here. And yeah, he already knew he was going to go to college.
Yeah. And then how happy are you that he got, his red tape apparently taken care of before
Yeah,
this season versus having to wait a couple months like you did? How happy are you? Because this was last year, you guys
yeah,
wouldn't be playing against each other. If he had the
yeah,
same,
yeah. I was really happy for him. I wouldn't wish anybody to go, to that stuff that I did, but you know, he was cleared quickly, which is a great thing. And, I was pretty happy about it.
And then Orlando Antigua, he was a Kentucky coach, obviously, and he's at Illinois now. How do you think that played into maybe you were able to tell your brother, hey, Orlando's a good guy, or did
Yeah.
you? I guess what I'm asking, did you play a part in his recruitment to Illinois?
What did you say? Can you repeat, please? The last
Well,
thing?
yeah, I mean, do you think you helped him decide to go to Illinois because one of their assistant coaches, Orlando, was the coach of Kentucky, and I assume you could have told him, hey, he's a good guy, or I mean, did
Yeah.
you play a role in helping him pick Illinois? I guess is what I'm asking.
I mean, when he told me about the Illinois, I just told him, yeah, like, coach from last year that was with me is now there. He's a pretty good coach, pretty good guy. He's gonna take care of you. And it was on him to decide. But I think it was good, that he was my coach. So they were already kind of like, knowing each other because he
Right.
was before on FaceTime when he was with me. So it was kind of easier when you know someone.
And I think your brother maybe they announced in May that he was signed or committed to Illinois, and this game got announced in the summer. Do you remember what your first thought was, or what your initial reaction was when you found out you'd have a chance to play against your brother here in this game?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was really, really surprised. And yeah, I was working all summer for it.
Mm. Okay, hey man, I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Anthony, wrap us up, please.
Yeah, I just had one more question. Just obviously you talked about how you guys played one-on-one against each other. I know you played a lot of club ball with each other. Just how do you feel like you guys have kind of helped each other, grow and develop as players just over all the years that you've, been, I guess, living together?
Yeah, uh, I think we helped each other. We was always together. No matter where we go, we against each other. So competition was always there. You know, uh, I don't know. We grew up with each other. Competing for everything. So I think it helped pretty much.
All right, guys. Appreciate your time. Thanks so much.
Thank you.